Aquarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Welcome, my name is Michelle, and this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It is an Aquarius energy reading, and it's a timeless message, so it comes to you at exactly the right time. If you want the deep dive into the astrology and what's happening this week, right now, you can check out my second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation, where I do a full rundown of the astrology impacting Aquarius this week. Check it out over there. This reading is intuitive, so please do take it where it resonates, and feel free to leave the comments below and let me know how everything is impacting you guys. Aquarius, this is an interesting week for you. Roots. That I like. No way did I ever expect this card. Like, what? Roots. Roots is all about where you come from. Roots is all about feeling grounded. And so it's not necessarily just about where you come from, but feeling really connected and that you've left a permanent impression. It could also be getting connected deeper to your family, celebrating your family and your family connections, or letting people know about your family connections, or that you are very much interacting with your family this week, and that is going to be the foundation, the stage on which the drama is set. But this card is coming out upright, so it just seems like appreciation and really feeling grounded. A sense of one's self and a sense of belonging, as well as a sense of, in a certain degree, of success, that I have actually made an impact and that I am rooted. So let's start off there, shall we? Aquarius. Aquarius. We have the Knight of Swords. So you're talking about your family, or you're talking to your family, or there's a message that's coming in about your family. This could absolutely represent you taking action on behalf of your family, or, I don't know, spreading the word, some sort of communications that you're just like going for, something you're putting it out there, you're letting people know, or you've just discovered your roots or your heritage. This is really interesting. Did I expect this to take this turn? No. Let's see where it takes us, shall we? Aquarius. Oh, there's some sort. So interesting. It feels like, so the Ten of Wands is all about burdens or taking on too many responsibilities. So it could be that you're addressing your family in a situation within the family where you feel like you've taken on too much, or you feel like it is your duty and responsibility to spread word or say something or defend your family's honor or make a statement with regards to sort of staking your claim to something. There's a heavy responsibility. Like, you take this very seriously and you're announcing it or talking about it. You let me know in the comments below. This is Six of Cups, which also has to do with your home, your family, like your childhood. Maybe somebody that you knew from childhood, maybe somebody that you haven't talked to in a while because you moved away, but it's rekindling, reconnecting. Who says you can't go back home? You are absolutely going back home this week. This could also be, for some of you, connecting with a former, somebody from your past. Could be an ex. Watch out, because Mercury is about to go into retrograde. We're already in the shadow period. So there could be some sort of, it almost seems like your mind is on something from the past that you never took a chance on. Or you're reminiscing about childhood days, and that's the whole rekindling of your connection to your family. Maybe you're around your family talking to them, or you have to get in touch with them to look up some sort of, or get some sort of information from them. The Two of Wands is definitely about taking opportunity, and so is the Knight of Swords, which absolutely represents you, unless you're dealing with an air sign or somebody that's quick to speak, quick to talk, and is certain of their words. It's definitely saying be certain of your words this week, Aquarius, and talk or speak or say something. But like taking the chance. It's not necessarily a risk. I think it's something that you've weighed and something that you have been thinking about, and it's got to do with something with regards to your family, maybe something that you've wanted to do since you were a kid, and you finally find yourself in a position this week to actually go ahead and break through and be able to take that step forward. So let's get deeper into this. Where is this going for Aquarius? I would love to... Oh, we got a future card. We got two future cards. We got a lot. Hold up. Now the story comes out. You guys keep it close to your shelf, right? They do. You keep it close to you. You do. So what card is facing me? It's dead center. This is once again movement. It's also being able to put the past behind you, put struggles behind you, thoughts or worries or fears, in some extreme cases, even mental illnesses behind you. It's almost like your past helping to move you forward. You've figured something out, but there's definite movement here too. Finding a way to put burdens from the past behind you and move on from them. It's like you have to settle something in order to move on from it, but that's all happening now. Once again, there's movement here. We have the Hierophant, which is the celebration of tradition or traditional value systems, keeping the family traditions intact. You could also be traveling for a wedding. Let's get a little bit further into that though, shall we? We have indecision or an inability to, maybe even a sense of deciding not to decide, but contemplating. It's almost like contemplating what your new traditions are going to be, or setting something new in stone that you're allowing somehow to leave up a little bit to fate, because you don't want to decide everything. You don't want that much responsibility on you. And there's definitely this new moon here, which means there is a sense of surprise that is coming to you around the new moon. Check out the astrology. I can tell you it may be this week, because Uranus, which is your ruling dignitary, and Mercury are going to be conjunct this week leading up to the new moon. There could be a lot of surprises that we don't expect. They're both in Taurus too. Maybe you didn't know where money was coming from, or that there was money at all. I don't think this is the pursuit of money. Knight of Wands is once again taking quick action, following your passions, and not letting anything hold you back. The Knight of Wands is an energy, could be a young person, could be just your momentum, but it's quick, it's fast moving momentum, and it's just focused on the passion. It's focused on the inspiration. There's really nothing that is going to... The Knight of Wands doesn't see anything but its own passion. It is impulsive, but sometimes it's very useful. Moving forward to establish new traditions and take action on them. This is toward the future though. So what does that mean? Because this is coming out in the future. What do you mean? Maybe you're finally unburdening yourself, so that you can be free to make a decision that you couldn't make in the past. Can you please clarify? Somebody's getting left behind. A feeling of abandonment, addressing a feeling of abandonment that's burdened you for a long time, or trying to make up for and patch up feeling left behind. That's the 8 of Swords here. Feeling isolated. Is one of you feeling almost homesick? That's what I get. It's like a sense of feeling homesick and longing for that connectivity. Maybe that's why you're deciding that you have to travel somewhere or go somewhere. This is coming out in the future, so please clarify. Let's pull a moon card. Let's pull a moon card. Aquarius, what do you need to tell Aquarius? Step out of your comfort zone. That's the South Node. Check out where your South Node is. Find out where your South Node is and check it out. Oh. Okay. We have your commitment is being tested. Step out of your, it's almost like in a sense, you're going to have to go places or go someplace that is not comfortable for you in order to honor, defend, or make progress for your family or because of your family. Your commitment is being tested. The sense of, are you going to take it all the way? It could mean that there's a strain on your commitment because you have to leave, or there's a strain on your commitment. Will you leave? Will you take it the next step? How committed to this whole thing are you? And then we have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. That's not coming up for a month, but it will be coming up. So we could be getting this sense of that in-between phase where nothing has really changed yet, but there is certainty that is coming to you. And then we have prosperity lies ahead. This could also be, once again, a timestamp because it's coming out in the future, not a timestamp, but a timeline because it's coming out in the future. We have a new moon that's happening in Aquarius. And I'm sorry, we have a new moon that's happening in Aries on April 20th, which means in about a month from there, there's going to be a new moon in Taurus. So around 18th, 19th, 20th of May. So holy moly. That could be this because this is when the new moon is coming. Prosperity lies ahead. So it's basically telling you, listen, Aquarius, whatever you've started out on, as much as you may have to do things that aren't comfortable for you, step outside of your comfort zone, travel, go someplace. It's a test to your commitment. But if you stay committed, this is prosperity lies ahead after that new moon. So we've got about a month, maybe 5 weeks out. This is after Mercury gets out of retrograde too. This sense of it's going to, the whole timeline is, I can't believe it's this specific, but the whole timeline is just sitting out there. Let's review it. This sense of here you are now, but between now and about 5 weeks from now, if you double down on this hard work and you double down on your commitment to it, commitment to establishing these new traditions or firming up some sort of integrity, especially where it concerns your family, there is this sense of if you last, if you have the stamina, don't give up. Keep going, because that's by 5 weeks from now, by like around May 20th, I will even get out the calendar. I'm not even playing with you guys. I will get out the damn calendar. Because we're going to see what the specifics are that are coming into you, like what kind of prosperity this is. But let's look on May. I'm not even joking around about this stuff. So we have May. Oh, you better stop. It just came out. The new moon in Taurus is on May 18th. Oh, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. Let's go back. Hold on. The new moon in Taurus is on the 19th of May. And Mother's Day is the 14th. And the 19th of June is a new moon and it's Father's Day. There's got a lot between these new moons and family. So maybe you're starting a new family or you're making new traditions for your family. Either way, if you stick to this, prosperity lies ahead. Let's get some details. Remember, there's always an extended reading and I hope that you'll join me for it. 6 of Swords is here. You're going to go for it. And so that's a confirmation. There is travel that is going to be required. And it could be the travel itself that tests your devotion or your family's devotion to you. Travel can put a lot of strain. It's a lot of changes, maybe a lot of financial changes. But what this is saying is all of this movement is testing you. There's definitely going to be change of location, maybe change of what you do or what you're about. Four of Wands, but there is a solid foundation of people who share your passions. It's almost like you're touring, or I know you're not all touring, but it feels like it. There's this sense of things are up in the air. You have to sort of go with the flow, go with the moment, trust the moment. But there's this sense of every time you go somewhere, you're meeting people who are your people or your tribe. Let's see which prosperity is coming towards you. Check out the extended. The link is in the description box below. I'll pin it to the top of the comments section. I attach it here so you can click right on it and get right to it. If you're watching this on a television set, none of these links, you won't even be able to see them. They're just not available on TV. So go to your mobile app, your desktop, or your laptop. Get onto YouTube. All the links will be available to you on there, and I'll see you on the extended.